Hello.
Hello.
Thank you all for coming. I see some familiar faces here. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate that. And I see some new ones too. So, tonight. Now, what is magic? I think magic is kind of two things. Now, there's magic and illusions. Magic, some people say, magic is something you feel. Something that really enlightens you. And then there's illusions. Something that you think you see, but it's really not there. So tonight, I think we might see a little bit of both.
Whoa! That was
awesome! Now, I know some of you, I know especially you, were wondering what the ball was when you came in. Now, as a magician, we always have something with us that's really kind of important to us. And I have this ball here. Now, what I call it is my holiday ball. The reason why I call it a holiday ball is because it only comes out once a year. And his name is Shiny. You might think it was just a ball. No, it's alive, actually. But he's just sleeping because he's been a whole year before Christmas and all the other holidays. So today, we want him to wake up to kind of bring off the holiday spirit, okay? And so what we're going to do is on the count of 3, we're going to say, wake up Shiny, okay? Okay? So I'm going to focus on him, and we're going to see if he wakes up, okay? Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wake up, Shiny!
Wake up. I think he's waking up. Wake up, buddy. I think let's shake him a little bit. Hey, wake up. He's a little shy. It's okay. Yes, I know there's people. Hold on one second. He's a little shy. It's okay. Yeah.
Alright, Shiny, we won't hurt you.
Yeah, see, it's just the people. It's that time of year again. No, I'm not lying to you. It's time to come out. Okay, just say hello to him very calmly because he gets frightened.
Hello.
Oh, he seems to like everybody, but whoa! Shiny, come back here. Come back here. Yes, I know you like people. Yes,
I'm Shiny. Hi.
Okay. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Yes, I know you want to say hello, but you're getting a little crazy. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put you down for now, okay? And when you relax, and then we'll take you out later, okay? All right. Get it up for Shiny, everybody.
Bye, Shiny.
Okay, so I need let's see. I need somebody. I think. Let's see. But we'll get you a little bit, okay? All right. I think. How about Nina? Why don't you come on up? Thank you for coming. Oh, you're still over here. Okay, so I have some rings here. I'm going to give you 2 of them. If you want to take a look at them, and if you want to walk around and show people that they are rings.
The rings that go together.
Are they real?
Yes.
They're not fake?
Nope.
Okay. So what I want you to do on the count of 3 is, I'm going to do this with you, because I have 3, but I'll use 2 of these. I want you to put them together, and I want you to drop them, and I want you to connect them together. It's really simple, okay?
Drop to the ground?
Yeah, but they're going to be connected. I want you to do it. It's really simple.
Oh,
okay? Okay. So on the count of 3, I'll have you do it first, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Really?
Oh.
It's very
Oh.
simple. I mean, because
I'm sorry.
No, sir.
All right.
I will show you because it's really easy. All you gotta do is go like that, and it connects. So I mean, you can try again.
Nothing.
Not a big
Nothing.
No.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, sometimes
I'm not very good at this.
sometimes it's just the person. It's okay, you know. No, but you did a great job, though. Thank you, Nina. Thank you so much.
Right, of course.
Okay. So, this is kind of, here, I have a special box here today, and I kind of discovered something last week. Now, this is probably for mostly the guys. Now, like, when you have money in your wallet, you know there's a lot of times we have, let's say if you're buying a lottery ticket or something, and you have to have just like a specific amount of money, you put in the machine, they say, there's no change given, nothing like that. Like, for instance, like, I was going to get a scratcher card, and I wanted to put a $10 bill. The only thing I had here was 2 5s, and I wanted a $10 bill. And I said, well, how's this going to work? So I said, so I came home, and I thought about it, and I said, what can I do? There's got to be something that can make this easier. Something that I can do can automatically change these into a $10 bill. So what I found out was I have a box here, and I figured if I could put some money in here, what would happen? I mean, because the box is shiny, it's got to be some kind of magic, right?
Of course.
So, yeah. So I figured we put in a clear box. All right. And what about if I covered it? Right? And I covered that, and I gave it a little shake, right? And then with that shake, I can open up the box here and actually show a $10 bill.
It said 5 for a second while I was on the wall.
And you guys can take a look at
Oh
it.
my goodness.
It said 5 while I was on the wall too, and then you took it out and it was 10.
That's the magic part.
You guys can check. It's all real money. There's nothing fancy about it. Taking my money.
How did that? That was awesome.
Can you do that with the 50?
Oh, I wish. That's why I'm working on that. I figured
Oh
that'd
my
be way
God!
more.
You gotta be rich, don't you?
Okay, so
What 5 100?
let's see. I'm getting thirsty here. I brought some cups with me here. Let's see. I want to pick 2 people here. You want to come up? All right. So wait over there for a second. Here we got a cup of water, and let's see. This is back here. This. Okay. So I want you to point to one of those glasses. Just point to one.
Middle.
The middle one? Okay. So we're going to point to the middle. We're going to keep that behind here then. We're just going to use these 2 on the ends, okay? And actually, let's put somebody else here. Do you want to hold this cup for me? All right. And you can hold this one. And I need somebody to pour some water for me. Okay. You want to come up? Okay. Okay. I have some water here. And in the first glass, just pour a little bit. Not all, but just a little bit of water in there. You can do a little bit more, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, great. And then if you want to pour a little bit in his. Excellent, good job. Give her a round of applause. All right, so now we have that water, right? If you want to hand me that cup. So we have that cup of water. Actually, that's just a little bit here. Maybe we can fill up. You want to fill up with just a little bit more? You can do it. Maybe about a quarter of a cup. We can do a little more. Want to fill up maybe at least there. Yeah, that's good. All right. So we're going to do, you want to have a seat? Thank you again. All right. We're going, as you can see, I'm going to pour this water in here, right? Now you all saw the water being poured, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So, we have some water in here. I'm getting kind of thirsty, but I saw the water go on.
How? It's not possible you drank it all.
I guess it vanished.
And then it just magically appeared on your hat.
Well, I guess it evaporated. Huh.
It was down this
Oh,
way.
no, that's that one. I wonder where it went. But thanks for your help, guys. That's very strange.
If I put the middle cup, and you want the middle cup.
Okay. So, now I'm still confused at how that happened. Anyway, so I have another, we need some more volunteers here. This is a kind of a nice little rope I have here. Let's, which one, who haven't I called here? Let's have you come up here. Can you look at this rope for me? Is that a real rope?
Yeah.
That you can hold on to it? Do you want to go around the audience and show everybody the rope? And show them that it's a real rope? I can do it? That's fine. Well, thank you. So it was a real rope though, right? All right, great. All right. You guys can see?
Let me check.
Is it real? Are you sure?
I think so.
You're not lying to me, are you? Is it real? There's no hidden doors or anything?
It's real.
It's real. Yeah. It's a real rope, right? All right.
Go in the doors.
Remember, it's real,
Go
right?
in the doors.
There's no trap doors in it, anything. Yeah, she looks suspicious, so I was like, yeah, you gotta see that it's on. Yeah? All right. All right.
Ooh, I know how you did it.
Jamie, my cameraman, do you see it? Is it rope?
It's real.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. All right, great. So we've established that is a real rope. Amazing. All right. And now for the next trick. Magic scissors.
Oh my god, those are the scissors we have.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, we have a pair of magic scissors.
Great minds think alike, right? All right. Let's see. I'll have you. If you want to cut this rope, as many pieces as you want. Okay. And after doing that, you can have a seat. Thank you so much for your help. So, I have a bag here, and
Hammer bag.
and it's an empty bag. And what's really neat about this bag is that it has a little zipper at the bottom, and you can now come out. You can see there's nothing in the bag, correct?
Are you going to make your hand disappear?
No, not today. So what I'm gonna do is actually, as soon as you cut out that rope, it's a nice and cut up pieces, perfect. All right, do you want to put that in the bag for me? All right, you can see it's in there, correct? Yeah. Yeah. All right, you all see the ropes in the bag, all right? Perfect, perfect. Oh, thank you so much. The magic scissors.
I think he's not going to be able to cut it.
And you all saw the rope was cut, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take another person, Brenda. Here, you want to come on up? We have a piece of rope here. At the end of it. Here, if you want to pull that for me, and you can see it's gone. And the one rope again, as you can see, there's nothing in the bag.
Wow! That's tight.
Thank you. All right, so before now I was a little thirsty, but now I'm kind of hungry. Actually,
The food's going to disappear. Oh no, you're going to starve.
I mean, I haven't had breakfast, but do you think it's okay to eat paper?
No. I
mean,
don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to suffocate.
But it's gotta be high in like fiber or something, right? Actually, no, hold on.
I think it's the paper made of cereal.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Finally! Oh no!
Wow.
Oh?
That's so hard.
Well,
You
that
gotta
was
eat paper ever again.
well, that was
Completely dry.
quite tasty. All right.
Okay, you just did 2 magic tricks.
So,
What can we do? Kind of what right here? Not really, but a little.
So-
What can we do like this?
you can keep it. You can actually know what's really cool. I found out you can do with these. Really, it makes a great necklace. Look at that, everybody.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. What a great model.
It makes a great writer. It makes a great wrecking ball.
Now I want you to. I want to see that at work on Monday. I want to see that nice necklace.
All right, I'll take it.
There's
I'll
no parade around the office, but
I'll take it. I'll make it happen.
All right. So, actually,
Eat it.
I'm gonna take it now.
Eat it.
how many of you actually believe in kind of like mind powers?
I do.
You do?
I'm a big fan of the X-Men. So yeah, kidding. Okay.
There's certain type of mind powers. That's good. Good. I do too.
If he goes to make this building blow up and not blow up at the same time.
Really?
Is he going to make us float? Yes! Yes!
No, I'm working on that.
Make us float!
So actually, I'm kind of thinking there's the kind of different types of mind
There's mind control. That's the one I know the best.
There's like mind control. There's things where
There's
you can.
telekinesis.
That's right. You've studied. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of things where you can move stuff with your mind. There's things where.
There's teleportation.
Yes, teleportation. There's things with your mind. You can make people do things with your mind, kind of like a hypnosis. And there's kind of some other things too. So actually, what I have here, shape shifting. What there is too is I've discovered there is a thing called kind of making things heavy or light.
Oh,
And what
yeah.
I mean by that is, like, for instance, I have a cup here, all right? And we're going to put that cup down. And you can see it right here. And I want somebody come on up, somebody that hasn't been up here yet. The girl in the back there, you can come on up. You want to stand right there. I'll bring this over to you here. So I have a cup
Did we
here.
figure it out?
It's to fall over here.
I think we figured it
It's
out.
on here. Oh, and there that goes. Oh. Okay. So I want you to kind of just lift up the cup. Just really quick and put it down. Is that easy to lift up? Yeah, it's just a cup, right?
He's about to make it as heavy as a brick. We're going to turn the cup into something as heavy as a brick.
Okay, so I want you to focus on this cup, okay? I want you to think of it being heavy. And I'll think about it too, okay? Really stare at that cup. Okay? Now what I want you to do again was I want you to kind of lift that up, just gently lift it up again, okay? Can you do it? Or is it hard to lift up? It won't come up. Now that's kind of like the hypnosis I was telling you about. And it's very easy because I can just look at you again and think of that loose again. Okay, now you can try it again.
No, what? Because
That's the power of the mind.
Nope.
Thank you very much.
it wasn't blue.
Okay.
I'm telling you that much.
So, I got some cards here. How many of you like to play cards? How about poker? Isn't it funny that none of the parents actually always the kids happens all the time. So I have these special cards here. They actually have some shapes on them, different shapes, and this is kind of like it's called ESP. And what it is basically reading people's mind. So what I'm going to do
I've
is
seen this before. I've seen it in a video game.
I'm actually going to have let's have you, sir, come on up here. Yeah, come right up. Okay, so actually I'll use the table here. So if you want to cut the deck here, just like pick one part up and put it down, face down, like that. Perfect. All right. So we have. You want to take that top card? Don't show me it. I'm going to turn around. Take that top card there. I'm going to turn around. Okay. And I want you to show everybody in the audience, and tell me when you've done that. Okay. No, don't show. I'm going to turn around. Don't show me that card. Now I'm going to look at you, and I'm going to see if I can guess that card. Okay. What I'm seeing lines. It has points, right? Yeah. I'm looking at color blue.
Yeah.
Right? I'm thinking a star.
Yeah.
Is that right? Can I show everybody what that card is?
Star.
And you can see there's different cards in here. There's cards, different. Thank you very much, sir. Give him a round of applause.
I made your necklace a bracelet.
Oh, good. See, I told you, some jewelry. You can make a lot of stuff with that. Okay. So, and I have a bottle here, and I always carry this around with me.
Oh, I remember that. So do I.
So, with this bottle, now, a lot of times when you throw away garbage, recycling stuff, you have to like a week or so for the recycling man to come. And so you may have stuff piling up. And it's like, what am I going to do with all this? That happens to me all the time. So I was like, I have this bottle. And I was like, how can I make this thing go away, vanish? I mean, not crushing yeah, not with not by crushing it like with a hammer or something, but just making it vanish completely. And so I was thinking about it, and as a magician, we really don't really have a lot of big social life. We kind of do our stuff or stay alone, think about what kind of tricks we can do. So, and I have a bag here, and I figured, what about if I did this? I can cover it up. And I said, okay, great. But the thing is, it's still there. And I'm thinking there has to be a way that I can do something to make this bottle disappear. And I was like, okay, I can cover it again. I was like, okay. Or what I can do is just take it and just make it disappear like that.
Whoa!
So, as mentioned before, with Shiny, now he's back to sleep again. Crazy thing. It is winter time, and it's Arizona, which we rarely see any snow here. It would be nice to see.
There is snow in the high areas currently.
Yeah, thank you, but not here. Which, I mean, you see it every 20 years. So, I have some white paper here, which is kind of like snow. Snow is white, right?
Yeah. People make winter wonderland with paper. I'm doing
So let's take some of that paper here and crumple it up. Let's put it in water because snow is wet, right? So what I'm going to do here is, let's take this wand. I think this will work. So we're going to take this wand.
Wait, is that ice that's the papers in the water?
Let's stir this around here.
I think it's supposed to be ice.
And let's take it out. Well, that doesn't look like snow, does it?
No.
No.
It looks like dried up snow. That's what it looks like.
It's kind of wet, too. Look.
It's ice.
Now I'm all wet.
It's water.
So-
It's water. It's water.
So actually, let's take that paper right here. And actually, what I'm going to do here is, actually, I have a fan with me.
Oh, what? Oh, it's a white fan.
So, even though it's still wet, I want you to all say with me, let it snow. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let it snow! Wow!
So there could be snow in Arizona today.
Yay!
Thank you all for coming today. I really appreciate it. And a special thanks to Johnny, the owner of Party Tattoo, for having me over again. And thank you everybody from work and everybody come on over and supporting me. You know, it's, you saw my show was last year. It was my first show actually. And I appreciate that. Thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a great weekend. Drive safely going home, and I'll keep you guys posted any other shows that are coming up.
All right.
All right.